Hello. Oh wait, got to load. Am I out of focus? Oh no, okay. We're good. Okay, so I was about to start page 2. Who sleeps 2 long marches later? We were all glitter birds. That was the royal court, and I was, at one time, the most glittering of all. Or so my cousin Queen Sugan said. Sometimes we charm ourselves remembering. Sorry, am I going too far? I apologize if I am. This youthful skin remembers satin. It's not a bad thing, more... I just empathize. Cluel with those phrases. We charm ourselves remembering. Even my best memories are war memories. Conversation must fill for the weather. Rain and shine for the mood of the mind. Here's another rest, I think, if we want it. The land is limitless. Its drama meaningless. It can all change in a yawn, in a sigh. Should we stop? Or should we just keep... Are you asking me? Well, remember I said my feet felt like rocks? Those poor rocks have now been battered to dust by your relentless pace. So what I mean is... there's no harm in battering them some more. More to the point, I would advise you not to let me influence your choices. I wonder if anyone knows what it's like, making all these decisions, with just your crushing heart. Well, I will also say that myself, I cannot wait to meet her, Elthiar. You describe her so guardedly, affectionately vague. We had a word for that in Cure. We would call them Gjonveged. Unwilling to share their idea of a person, keeping it jealously to themselves. Gjonveged? Am I really that? Do I kinda like it? You need a rest, Turnip? Nah. I'll tell you what. I used to march through the night, just for the pleasure of getting shot at by bird riders in the early morning, so not loving this, but I wasn't really feeling it yet. Ha! And Oni has begun to keep a secret. His head and hearing have started bothering him. He feels sometimes like a marble in the belly of a drained chalice, loudly looping, losing track of why or where he'd hoped to go. Other times, most times, he remembers, and he hears only the wind and wild things. But he's started suspecting that the one he's searching for might be somehow beyond his reach. You settle into this place, as a bee that waits to die, torn from its hurry, sun-grayed and dry. Do you know that I sense the presence of you? How romantic. A pale and acrid twist of smoke. You are thinning, shrinking into the tired ember of all your frustrated wants. Because I am tired of this, are you not? Or do you not know that feeling, being tired of here? I could jog around in circles. I could pace to every edge of this cell. I could throw a tantrum, but I don't. I don't need the exercise. Anyway, it bores me. I am bored. So, how about we end it? I have no intention of releasing you. You have no intention, I know that. But that only means that you're out of ideas. You are unsure how to use me, right? After all the effort it took to trap me, that seems a shame. I have ideas. A deal, I'm saying. At great pains, I will offer my hand. Deal? A promise between us? You would not honor it. What? I would have no choice. But did you really not know? How interesting. How almost saddening. I'm disappointed in you, Thieveline, for her sake. Hi, Drifter. How's it going? Are you at work? I forbid you from using that name. You ought not to have left it lying around then. And anyway, you did it first. No one calls me Orifel anymore. But let us not squabble at the table. Where your knowledge lacks, I shall graciously fill in, you see, by her nature, or by her will, or by whatever we might suppose governs how she is and does. A deal is sacred to her, a promise, one's formal guarantee. Your goddess, Orue, whom you attest to love, sang and hammered such a world into being, thither Farowan, where oaks are kept and must be, even glyphrix cannot sunder vows. Hey Seeger, thanks for the lurk. You're at work? Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. I mean, you already know all the updates, new place and all that. Slightly new setup. I'm still, trying to get the hang of it. I mean, it's basically the same. My monitors are switched. And my mic is, like, switched the direction. Did I change my hair color? Yes. I changed it. Were you here last time I streamed? Yeah, you were. I haven't changed it since then, but I changed it from what it was before. Yeah, it was purple before I moved. And then, like, I had all my hair dye and stuff packed away. So it just kind of did its thing for about, like, a month or so. So it was, like, all growing out and faded. And I just, you know, I decided to, you know, touch it up, change colors. Yeah. Not without some grave consequences. Thanks, Drifter. Yeah, I I actually got like a little scared because when I was re-bleaching it, like there was still like a bit of like kind of blue and like a tiny bit of like a fuchsia color that was like really faded, and as soon as the bleach hit it, it started to turn green. I was like, oh shit. But in the end, it was pale enough to like do whatever color I wanted. I mean, I knew it would be fine, but yeah, just didn't expect the rapid green. Take it from one who promised her all and cheated her. You claim knowledge of that story at least. Then what? What? What are you offering? There is a thing you need. Something you have labored fruitlessly to acquire? I can give it to you. And you know I have the power. I did not look for such an easy answer. Of course not. You are young to your feelings. You think loyalty is everything. I will tell you. Glyphrix may be my last and longest friend, but for my freedom, I would even see the dragon dead. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. We have a forge. We have a couple forges. We have blacksmith. Oh man, what do I do? Whoa, whoa, this page is a lot bigger, I think. Or no. It's just that like the first page had set events up until... Okay. But I think it is still bigger than the last page. Okay, so this has a chest and a forge. Let's see, we got Deepists, Thrixel, Gorgons. Fancy chest. I might go for the fancy chest. Yeah, let's go for the fancy chest. Sounds horrifying. I mean, yeah. Absolutely worst case scenario, I would have just put blue back in it. And it would have been fine. But I wanted to do red. It's pretty dry though. I'll have to, you know, probably cut some of it. I mean, it's not that bad, but like, you know, before I dye it again, I'll have to probably cut some of it off. Because I know better than to just like keep bleaching my hair over and over. I figured it had been like 6 months since the last time, so it should be okay. Let's see. Upgrade Elementalist. Infernal Rain sounds cool. Changing that to an AoE, because yeah, like Infernal Rain is really good. Did they have Infernal Rain before? I do not remember it. Mythweaver. 50% chance to reflect damage while interfused. That sounds good. Oh no, that's just if I'm interfused with cloth. I'll do the Elementalist upgrade. Well, it's complicated. I think my hair's at its best when it's kind of medium length-ish. But for a while, I was like growing it out for a few years and then chopping it off, donating it, growing it out again, chopping it off. So, yeah. But now that I've dyed it a bunch, I mean, it's only the front that's dyed, so I could still donate the back of it, but I don't know if I will. I don't know. It's kind of an arduous process. Like when I want to cut my hair, but I can't because it still needs more length, and yeah. So I might stop doing that for the foreseeable future. Wait, what? Uh-oh. That's not what I meant to do. No, I got one of you.
Oh, get the ability. Kill. Oh, nice. No, don't worry.
When it's shorter, it's also less work, too. Oh, that's right. He's got his, what's that passive called again? Like, spite, or whatever? Nice. The fancy chest? No, it's the gear chest.
Kill Billy.
Oh wait, I have Steam recording on. I need to not have that on.
Still gotta read you, bro. 2 dead on their team.
Okay, there we go. Drifter, that is absolutely not true. I mean, it might be the lighting, but up until May, my hair was like down to my hips. I chopped it off in May, and then it's like been growing a little bit since then. And then before that, about 3 years before that, it was super long too, before like the previous chop. So yeah, it's been really long 2 times since I've known you. But yeah, the lighting might not, yeah. Can't tell on stream, for sure. Makes sense. Yeah, it's pretty short right now. It's like shorter than I wish it was. Hiya! Oh, that was overkill, damn. Okay, we're gonna find out what's up here. One cool thing about the mages is that interfusing gives you vision in the area. Okay, so that's a gear chest. What do we all have? This is so bright. I think we all have tier 1 shit. Yeah, we do. Let's send Oni over here. No. I'm closer. I don't think he'll make it. Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh, okay, he made it. That's good. Okay, so pauldron, silver bark pauldron, +5 block. Oh, you're growing your beard out? Bonus damage. He already has like a fire transformation. Yeah. I'm glad I don't have facial hair. I think that would drive me crazy too. Does it drive you more crazy or less crazy than that Mario mustache you wore that one time? Alright. Going for the fancy chest. It's much worse than the Mario mustache. Or the Mario mustache was much worse. Sorry, I can't remember exactly how I phrased the question. Oh. Damn it. Might have fucked up there. The Mario mustache is way worse. Okay. That makes sense. That was fun, though. Oops. Shit, what did I do? Hit the wrong button. In the chest. Oh, that's the fancy chest. Okay. Have Turnip make his way over there. Worth it to see Princess Punch. Princess Punch didn't happen for a while after that, though. Fuck yeah, Oni. Get out of here, you dumb bird. The same year? No, no, no. It was much later. Yeah, I dressed up as Princess Peach when, like, you were Mario, Punch was Luigi. Yeah. No one else wanted to dress up, so Reeves put on a tie and called himself Donkey Kong. And then it wasn't until... Yeah, I was in Chicago. So I was in... Like, okay. The Mario Party dress-up thing. The original one. When you were Luigi. Or, no, Punch was Luigi, you were Mario. And I was the princess. That was before I moved to Chicago. Oh. Ooh. Tier 3 crossbow mothbite? That's sick. We don't have any rangers. That would be so good. I mean, I'll just put it in my empty slot, I suppose. Okay, so we got Brawl Guard, Tier 3. Okay, so that's the same as mine. Okay. Yeah, we'll salvage that. Yeah, so then, like, yeah. Later on... Or it might have been, I don't know. I don't remember when this was. But yeah, there was the whole, like, if Clue dresses like Candy Kong, I'll dress as Princess Jasmine thing. And I was like, okay. And he didn't expect me to say that. So... yeah. That happened, and then I was in Chicago when he finally did the Princess Jasmine thing. So we played Mario Party with Super, Zebra, and Gale. I think like one of them swapped out. And I was Candy Kong, Punch was Jasmine. I mean, I could find out exactly when that was if I look, but I'll check later. Potency. My instinct is telling me 2022 that happened, but I don't know for sure. This cloak is hideous. There you go, turnip. Yeah. That was pretty good. Wait, what's his full name? Kalen of Sable Lake. Okay. Why don't the rest of us have origins? Oh shit, I should have been trying to catch the spirit. Oh well. Whoa. Alright, we'll remove the Droven. You do have it clipped. So now we're in this place. Await to things. The ground rings underfoot, hard and old. All seems as it hasn't elsewhere. Affixed. A place with thicker trees. It was not until I was much older that I began to feel safe among the great trees. You lived that indoor life, didn't you? Seems nice. Why don't we try making a real fire? Shouldn't have to stray too far, I'd think. They are struck by the idea and set about wood gathering. Boughs lay fallen here and there, thorny skinned with spongy insides. To Turnip's surprise, the meat of these trees rips free in his hands, in big moist shards. Flames are born small and ill, but they grow, unfurling thin silk smoke that smells like soap and spice and musk. Listening to the frail vespers of all his night-fearing children, Hada turned to the sleepless owl. In those days, it crawled the forest floor, stooping in the homes of rodents. Yeah, there it is. In exchange for the wings Owl wished for, he invested it with the blue fragment of his own voice, and said that it must give answer when he could not. Want to give him an almond? I kept a few in reserve. They're stale, but he seems to like them. At the fireside, Turnip and Cluel talk low, keeping the subject of their conversation to themselves. So then, we're probably in trouble is what you mean. Sorry, we're always probably in trouble. But you don't have to do anything. I'm mostly telling you... I mean, I'm fine, but I just see an aimless look in his eyes. Now, and maybe for the last few marches. Hey, Caleb, I won't be long. I'll be watching out. Meaning nothing, he steps away, flirting with the edges of the dark, the edge of seeing back. The red glow of camp can barely find him through the brush. What is it that makes Fire and company feel cold to Oni the Incubus? Even I don't really know why, or what I wanted, or why I got so greedy to chase off into this place. Maybe I was too young. Maybe I am. And yes, she asked me again and again. Cluel did. Up until the moment we stepped through, was I sure? And I was. She just seems so strong to me, and strange. There's just something I trust in her. I wish I'd come up with better words. In the end, I just wanted to... Not knowing why I wanted to follow the shape of that smile. They call it a flint strike smile, don't they? That sets a fire in your chest, your belly, and heart. I wish I didn't love that so much, the idea of that. I wish I didn't feel like catching fire is the only thing I want. To burn for someone. I remember sleeping soundly, waking rested. Those are clear memories, wholesome memories, in the home where I was born. But I prefer this. Sleeplessness and dread. Wishing and wandering, the hopeless gloom. Having this fire inside and seeking her. It feels like I'll go until I'm ash. Sorry, Dad. Mom. Still, why don't we try and avoid that? Well, wait, what? Oni? I had wondered how I might be received. You're really just standing there. But it appears I did not have to worry. Not quite the owl Hata fashioned, are you? Perhaps he molded many kinds. Here, have another. Hey, Caleb? How about Oni? Did he wander off? Say again? Oh. I think his prayers have been answered. So I thought that I should give up, but you should have. Your intuition was correct. You would never have found me where I went. And I felt that, or I started to. This tickling sense of she's gone. Gone where exactly? Has she said? Oh, Cluel, it's... Elthiar. I can see that. Sorry, this seems like a thing we should hear. Soberly and in good light. I am eager for some light. Absolutely. Thank you, young lady. They feed the struggling flames. He left me with my wits, so I was ever well armed. As introductions go round and adventures are recounted. When I perceived a seam in my prison, I was able to subtly widen it, pulling at it strand by strand, and so eventually slipped out and found you finding me. Here on rooted ground. And the lady left fools in any room she left. Elthiar, if it happened once, I mean, we only just blinked, it seems like... And you were gone in blackness. If something's after you, or after us, then what happens once can happen twice. She's not wrong. Oh, is she not? I would beg to differ. But I was never one to beg. For one thing, none of you has been targeted. And for another, no, well, I understand why your faith might flag, but I do not expect or need you to believe me. Truthfully, I misstepped. I was unfamiliar with the weaving of this particular spider, but that is no longer the case. No one has ever tricked me twice, and no one will. So leave your worries in the ashes, or cling to them if that comforts you. Doubt might let you feel some control. Only, mind that it does not get you lost. Cluel? What is with my face in all of these? That was 8 years ago? Really? I thought that I'd only known you for like 8 years. Did it happen that shortly after we met? That's kind of crazy. Seems to want an aside. As you please. Something up? I don't know. Turnip? What? I hope this isn't a romantic thing. Can you keep your voice down? Sure, but why? It's not anything really, except she talks like him. Him? Like Kvan. She talks like a dragon talks. That same kind of dismissive confidence. Elthiar does, but that's... I mean, I don't have a point of comparison, but I don't know what you're implying either. She's confident. Hey. I know, but whatever. Hear me now. Believe me later. I sense with every fiber of me, whether I'm a ghost or man or whatever, that she's the most dangerous thing I've met down here. Elthiar? Yes, Calum, is it? Yes, Calum, but I wanted to ask whether... Did this captor of yours, this spider, this weaver of is and was, ever give you his name? I ask because Dunavir was locked in a tower. In my lifetime, this happened. The sorceress trapped him there, aided by her wife, and my cousin the queen. It was Sugan's presence that drew him there. Bright, shining Sugan. Good Queen Sugan. That was her sacrifice. And I am wondering now, I would be devastated if the tower were opened one day or otherwise. I have never met him, your destroyer, not in all my wanders. And if he ever comes to Nither Farawan, I would be the one to know. So rest assured. But now, though I had my own questions, we shall have to put our reunion aside. Let me at least advise you all, whatever you trade, be they riches of the hand or heart, know that you are not getting them back. Not from this one's gnarled little fist. This one? Who? Someone else? Punch. I don't know. Drifter brought it up. I think. Oh, well, okay, the conversation naturally evolved that way. We were talking about... Okay, so Drifter said that his facial hair is bothering him. And then I asked him if it was, like, better or worse than the Mario mustache from when we did the, like, the first Mario Party cosplay stream. And then that led into the conversation about the other Mario Party stream, where you and I were dressed up as Candy Kong and Jasmine, so... I don't know, I guess just all conversations lead there. Someone extremely else. Elthiar. Whoa, look at that guy. He looks crazy. From a bank of rolling dust marches a smallish man. With each shaky step jerking a wagon in his wake. That's actually pretty cool. Funny. I always find you when I'm out looking for desperate needers. It bangs and creaks and reeks of coal, 19 times his weight and stature.
Jesus.
Forge Master, it... Does ya gilled and good to see? Does you glad? Okay, that's just a bunch of L's. Does ya glad and good to see me? And why would it ever not, I wonder? There are no debts on my side. Higgik. Is he coughing or laughing? I couldn't tell you. You know, I'm not welcome in the Citadel these days. I can bring your case before Glyphrix, but I cannot promise an invitation. Instead, introduce me to your friends, Elthiar. They look unfickle and fine. You flatter me. I'm only their guide. Lucky for them, I'd say. Indeed. It's a sign to dress up again. Oh yeah, that's right. You are in your drifter years. I mean, we could all be princesses sometime. That could be kind of fun. So while I cannot offer you their names, I can certainly recommend to them the services of our roving forge master. Unsavory though he be, his work is matchlessly sure and swift. His eyes may be wily, but his prices are fair. Unlinking the wagon chains from his leathery shoulders, he hefts his dark hammer. Seems it might weigh the world, and he could still blithely swing it. Weirdless metal, warpless wood, your stitchins and your wrappins round. A whisted for wine that with you once wet your lips. New life, new love, new ways to go home. All made beaten to being neath this hammer of mine. You can make anything? Anything that's priceable. Well, anything is certainly a wide offer. I would suggest narrowing your gaze to articles you know how to afford. Equipment, arms and armor, items like these. Graspable things made by graspable means. You're not falling for that again. Falling for what? You did it of your own accord. We had a deal. I dressed like Candy Kong. I held up my end of the bargain. That's an old lady's advice. Don't listen. No, don't listen. Dude, look at his fucking face. He is so crazy. What's living? Visiting and flick your neck about every flitting cent you spend. Are we... Give me your dreams, I'll batter 'em true. So fucking crazy. Let's all dress up so Punch will dress up again. I mean, it's only fair. Ooh, what do I do? We only have 2 spell threads. Can we upgrade anything? I don't even know. What about my armor? No. We don't have enough fabrics. Guess I'll just go through the list. We can have him make something from scratch, but I don't think I want that. We could upgrade Oni's armor. Or Turnip's armor. Or his weapon. Okay. Let's do Turnip's armor. Alright. Looks good. Not really, but good enough. Satisfied? The Forge Master's artistry is swift as it is impossible. Every rivet, every edge. Every seam and every spell. Every thought of detail forms subtly between one banging hammer swing and another. They give me cornmeal requests. Crafts any cudgel mug could manage. But none faster than you. Anyway, work is work. Who claimed otherwise? Didn't say work wasn't work. And wages wasn't wages. But it's more than a might I'll be seeing you again, isn't it? Careful where you hop. He leaps down heavily, hitching himself to his wagon once more. You still refusing my offer? It'll stand till you don't. Careful as you go, young Morin. The land is dark, and you are ever so lost. He starts walking away, yanking the great forge wagon after him. And don't y'all go forgetting me either. When your needs are deep and dreadful dire, when you'd sell your own heart for a fifth of a hope. Look for me then. My hammer will toll and you'll smell a lovely fire. The wagon follows its master, and a great dust fog rises to blot them both from view. Hick, 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 hick. The noise is soon beyond hearing. And now I'm thinking... better we were away as well. Is it? And so the order of things now is that we go exactly when and how wherever you say. Why, you were going to show us the way to the Citadel yourself? Just want everything to be clear. Only if Drifter dresses as Ariel? I would love to see that. Let's see, who could I be? I could have been Belle before I cut and dyed my hair. I do still have that blonde Candy Kong wig. Could be Aurora or something. I wonder if you would like that. Anyway, there are some places like this that never change. These become crossings, where the lost are wont to ramble through, and the hungry to congregate. Anywhere's crossing is unsafe, but certainly this is more true in Nither Farrowen than it ever has been in your lives. Yeah, I do think my life might surprise you. Without turning to see if they'll follow, she walks off. Alright, come on. Calum, Turnip. Oni, well done, you led us true. And your faith was rewarded, wasn't it? Their way again guided, they make once more for the unmarked trail. Or they almost do. Turnip? I'm a dragon hunter. Maybe a failed one, but it's at least something I know. You've been, well, I mean, I'll say... Ooh. Relationship points or rivalry? Rivalry could be interesting. Should I RNG it? I'm gonna do rivalry. Fuck it. That would break Twitch. But it would be so much fun, Drifter. You're such a hero, aren't you? Maybe she'll take care of you. I don't know where all this ends. But you don't know what we went through. Everything I had. It wasn't much, but it was mine. It all burned, time and time again. The people I loved, too. And the lands where I was born, so... Have you seen her breathe fire? Who? Elthiar. She's friends with a dragon. To some degree, maybe? Maybe we know that, but... Anyway, you can do what you want. I'll follow my instincts. The things I know, that my life has taught me. That's all. Oni, Turnip, we're coming. Angry. Rivals. I am kind of curious. Where do we all stand right now? Okay, Caleb has no relationships. He just got here. Okay. I have a +2 with Turnip and with Oni. 70 years old? Jesus. I mean, I'm killing it for 70. Dude, this is so bright. Okay. So that's where we just were, right? We were at the blacksmith? Yeah. Okay. So, where do we go from here? Turn all the lights down now. Combat buff. Grants a random combat buff for the remainder of this page. That could be good. I guess it's in both directions, so it comes down to, do I want a forge or do I want resource? 16 random resources? I might do that. I didn't have very many resources. I haven't seen what the forge does yet, though. Because I skipped them both to get the fancy chest. There'll be another event next year. You usually do them like late summer, don't you? I could be misremembering. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Resources and buffs. Shadow Spirit. How do I... Yeah, I'll have Turnip get it. I'm a Shadow Axe. Yeah, that looks cool. March, April. Oh, I was way off. Dude, time blurs together. Oh shit. Infused with the tentacles? Interesting. Wow, she's not very good. Did I just whack him with my crossbow? I think I did. How does he dodge the fire that he's fucking standing in? There we are. Go me. Alright, we need to get these materials before they expire. No! God damn it. Hit E again on accident. I think I'm just like used to Baldur's Gate where I can move things around with E. God damn it. Okay, yeah, you can't really do anything. Why can't I hit that guy? Whatever. Is this game bugging out right now? What is happening? Yeah, the UI is just like not showing me what I can do. I have to guess. Okay, now it's back. Maybe it was like a status effect that I had or something. Oh God. Did it get fucked up? Dude, that sucks. Need to do it again. Damn you! Alright, time to get this. Nice, yeah, I like having the crossbow around. It makes me versatile. I don't think I ever really tried equipping a warrior with a ranged weapon before. Typically give it to my hunters. Anyone else over there? Does not appear so. Ooh. Plus 5 to dodge. Any plans for Thanksgiving? Probably... Okay, I think I'm definitely gonna equip this on me. Yeah, it looks the best on me. Yeah, the plan is to make food and go up to see my family. Since the move, I'm a lot closer to them. So 3 of my brothers are in the same town, and then my sister is an hour away, so we're gonna head over to her place. If the weather is good, you know, if it doesn't snow. But it's supposed to be clear, so hopefully it stays that way. What about you? Startlement stays in the Lostling's harried posture, her shifting eyes. Are you all okay? Hmm? Silence hangs like a lingering expression of phantom resentment. None of you seems terribly shocked. They've been hounding us since, well, it was when Turnip joined us. You went wherever you went, and these things started haunting us just after. Her countenance blanks, her voice cools. Fine then. But you wouldn't tell us if it wasn't. Am I right? If it wasn't fine? What is it you want me to tell you? Anything true. But if you have a particular question... Turnip, I want to know why, alright? Why do these things that seem real become steam, become nothing? Where are they from, and where do they go? And then... You know what I'm getting at. How about me? How about Caleb? Are we the same way? If so, or if not, why are we here? And what even are we? One of the tenets of... Sorry, I am full of shame. As a woman... No, I suppose as a once woman, a lostling, a purple thing, who prides herself on knowing most of what is and was. I am humiliated to admit. I lack this information, the same way you do. And unlike you, I am wary of casting my paper guesses out upon the stream. This place will teach you the power of words, if nothing else. Of course, I can think of one who would likely have these answers. No, perhaps two, but only one who would be responsive to your asking. Well, who? Say who. The last season, the somnolent god, the deepener, the shadow dragon. Glyphrix. Glyphrix to whom we owe everything. They go on. Okay, let's go. Oh god.
It's an upgrade, please.
No! Okay, that's bad. Nice. You're going to your brother's, but you have to work that night. Ooh. At least you get to have a good meal before... Stop it, you piece of shit. Oh my god. guy's gotta go. Damn it. Ah! Alright, well, Caleb's getting maimed. He runs, hopeful that the battle can be won without him. Alone, he staunches his wounds. One gash goes particularly deep. Ugh, that's gonna leave a scar. God damn it. This lady wasn't so useless. Wait, I can't turnip attack this guy. Yeah, it was a bad idea to send Caleb over there by himself.
He's a Valkyrie.
Oh! That looks cool. I'll take it. Yeah, we can't let Caleb die again. That was so bad. Guess it was always going to be tough. Yeah. I'll hope and I'll try not to let things get so bad we can't walk in line. Otherwise, I know it's me who'd have to go. And I'm ready for that too. Would you really take it that far? They've stopped to refresh at a quiet spring. A funny blush to the water, and a faint taste of rose and honey. I told you it would be beautiful, this land. You did say that, and then we were attacked by wolves. Your memory is good. Seems like a good memory's pretty important here, huh? I had asked before, what brought you here, the pair of you? What made you accept an invitation as strange as that? I think we should hear from you first. Why don't you explain what blah 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 blah? There's a certain amount of withholdingness to Cluel, always. It feels random almost, what she'll say and what she'll keep in. But our reason wasn't anything special. Don't say it was nothing special, or is nothing special. You were desperate enough to chase shadows into the blackness. I don't know what you thought your hope was of catching them. I don't know if we were desperate, or maybe I don't know why. Maybe you don't. You said we'd stop only for a moment and drink, Althear. It's been a moment, it's been a drink. Yes. Yes, but I think I should say this now. You will not get the dragon to intercede in the affairs of your world, any of you. So give up on that, is what I would advise. Prepare a different request. She descends the rocks and bears off, heading for a dark gap in the hills. Oni? I didn't tell her. I mean, I would have told her if she asked me again, but... In the dusty dim, it would be easy to lose her shape. Hearing nothing but wind, the rippling spring, and their own footsteps, they hurry to catch up. Cave? Cave. The dark smells like water and tar. For the caves of the earth, all that is unfit for the light lies buried low. More scripture? It's from a children's book. We must go this way. Must, but you're hesitating. She's not. I am hesitating, which should alarm you all. But come along, there's no not going. Oni presses through, leaving the others to file after. There's wolves in here. Walk where I walk. And run where I run. Right, reach the cave exit with all heroes. Wolves will keep coming. Okay. Wait, where's the exit? Okay, that's it then. Okay. What is this? Ability Shrine. Grant the opening hero an ability. How far can Oni get? Alright. Okay, I'm really digging the whole spite thing. That's fun. key. Alright, Oni and I will go this way. Turnip and Kalim will go this way. Oni, no! Oh, hell yeah. 2 wolves with 1 stone. Pretty cool. I heard this. Okay, Elementalist, probably. Yeah, we'll do Elementalist. Because fire not burning out sounds pretty handy. What's the red area? This whole thing is red. Oh! Oh, jeez. Okay. So it's like one of the wolf attacks. Gotta keep Kalim out of there. Oh shit. No, it's still doing it. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, just run for it, dude. Alright, run, turnip. Okay, we should be good to go. Halem? Is that shadow you? Oh, yes, sorry, I tripped on... Stop there, Cluel, before you go through. You want us to stay in here? If we wait, it will pass. What will pass? If we wait? Something is hunting us here. Do we dare linger in its gaze? I can try and be brave, of course, but Captain Onya is not here to guard my escape. We're between the boot and stone, I think. Isn't that what you're saying, Elthiar? Because outside is an Omery. They are Omeries, if you have visited. Memorials to when and if. It has a warm sound, an Omery. The glowing Omeries. Memorials to... And if we only wait, this Omery you're saying, it'll change? It'll pass? Yes, but also, Calem is right. The Curin is right. Cluel too is right. There is no rhyme or meter to her whims. An Omery forms and fades, and I don't guess why. I hate being wrong, you see? There is no saying when it will change, but this cave clearly will not shelter us. Cluel has always been one to listen, to look. She makes it a formal practice being attentive to what is around and within her. So she's worried. The thing she senses from Elthiar, overridingly, is pain. Which means we're stepping into another desperate situation, right? Most likely. Which means we must show ourselves to the sun. The remembered sun. As gulls on the shores of Westland they gather. Though not quite so noisy, eh? Your kin. The fog tastes green and gold, and the waterfalls sing. And though we elves have shamed ourselves, nay, it does not matter. For if my people will not come, and if all other elves are cowards, the mighty Arahar shall not be cowarded himself. Draka! He shall fight and win alone by Queen Thuidra. Reach the site of the battle. Okay, so I go outside. Oh, there's like something entirely different up here, I think. Why do they only leer at us from the damp rocks? At the very least, they might bolden up and... A Assailants, unmoorers, step back from her. It's alright, we're friends. Ah, my brute heart is broken. How much lower will we sink, we redbloods? It sounds as if you've endured bad things at human hands, but I'm saying we're allies. What are you saying, woman? We are your allies. Oh. Well, if you are my allies, then I like your spirit. Weirdo. Well, are we sure we're on this side? Nothing is what it was back home. No one is who they say they were. But this is still a... Cluel has it right. All that you may feel sure of about the way things are, the birth of places and peoples, is shaped by the circumstances of your birth, where you have lived. Time was ever a going river. Every omery is one bank along its course, where we bend and dip our faces underwater, and view a single moment memorialized. It will never be the one you recognize. I recognize a Gorgon. She is a Gorgon, and beside her fights a man. To me, that means we are in a very sad story. The mighty Gorgon is almost entirely still, save for the small pulses under her blue skin. Moisture from the falls shines on her, and on her armor. She has a fresh kelp rose smell that is not unpleasant. We knew them as a peaceful people. I had never met one, but there was a great frieze on my temple wall in Calm Court. Apparently, a gift to my Sugan's ancestor from the sea. You all talk like you're from far away. Then I should tell you, she is no mere Gorgon of field and lake. She is Thuedra. Thuedra? How pretty. With her sisters, she saved Elm 6 years ago. 6 years, she pierced and brought down old Galeblower. Galeblower? Only 6 years, and already we elms shrug to see her need so dire. That is a very interesting phrase. Thuedra's the name of our... She slew our Glindergast. Glindergast? What the hell? The blathering gale blower. Thuedra was a Gorgon? The silencing of Glindergast. Elthiar, help me out, please. This Gorgon killed some sort of legendary ghost? Glindergast, the dragon of spring. First dead of the dragons, who were born with the world, meaning, I have finally met a lady I am younger than. She's a dragon slayer? It rendered her an outcast. She has paid every price, save for the one paid by her 7 sisters, and so, it is right that one chieftain of the Elms, at least, will die beside her. Still, I am happier to do so in company. So they're gathering against her to kill her? I can't understand why they'd... She should be a hero. She is their great and lasting hero in our lore. In the midst, they glare across the glistening stones. Huh. She dared when the Conclave said, hide, sink from sight under the salt to be safe from dragonfire. She dared stand for the wider world. And now that world and its weak red-blooded lice will not protect her. If they're just growing their ranks, then let's scatter them. Let's not bide our time. Right. Draka. What the hell does Draka mean? Draka, forth we go then. Alright. No wonder it said this was a tough fight. It's like multi-layered. Okay. Raha is a warrior. Okay. Oh wait, no, she's on our team. Okay, we better not... better not fuck with her. Okay, we have to keep her from falling. Clear the Gorgon position. Okay. Oh, clear the blue area, I assume? Okay. That shouldn't be too crazy, I say, before I even know anything about this. Oh, I get to control her too. Dwayne, no! Raha. Ooh. Shit, he is gonna die. Holy hell. We need to get him out of there. Ooh. Hopefully that helps. I don't know. They're pretty well warded. Kill all enemies. Okay, so we cleared the area, now we just kill everything else. Alright. I wonder if whatever is coming is over here. I don't know. We're waiting. There's not always a reason for the things I do. Ew, he's making a mess of the place. Uh-oh. No! Oh, okay, he withdraws to a safe place. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There's no reason, it's just whatever I feel like, whatever's available. Okay, well, seems like they're done spawning, so That's good. Gorgon Sea Collar. What the hell are you? Oh god. What is that? Oh my god. Alright, Turnip, we need you to get your ass over there. Damn it. Ooh, I can strike again. Hell yeah. Okay, Caleb. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, Caleb, get back as far as you can. So he goes down again. He is fucking dead. Is that it? Okay. Ha! That guy was scary. Thank you. Waterfalls resound, but they can't drown out the joyful roars of Arahar, the Aenish chief who stood to die with Thuedra. And now we've all borne witness. to the coming about of a thing that never was. 2 steps and the sky is riddled dark, the air odorous with crimson moss and the pollen of the lord trees. The smells are just as my nose remembers. We aren't gone long. These guys, I forget what they were called, like that thing in the upper right corner of the panel, look like something out of the Never-Ending Story. Oh, to me it seemed a fair and windy while. Wait. What about them? Right. What about who now? Oh. The other times we went time hopping, we ended up taking someone with us. Arahar seems like a firebrand, but maybe a good face to see when you're ever afraid. I would have hoped for Thwedra. Well, that will no longer be the pattern. I assume there's a reason? Yes, listen. While I am glad that you have these 2 to fight by your side, and that you find them companionable, Elthiar talks low but loud enough anyway for all to hear, I would not have let them along had I been here, as I ought to have been, and still I am sorry. But did you know that each time you offered your hand, you risked it being dragged in? Did you know the more probable outcome was that you would be stuck, one or both, in a story not your own? How would they know? Did you ever tell them? Why would any of us know that? And sorry, also. It's, in a way, it's almost like we did know, or it doesn't matter if we had known. We didn't act with any intention, and we still wouldn't know how to avoid it. Whoa. Oh! Is Oni getting an owl? The beast, leathery, feathery, owlish, and strange, blinks, talons like roots, appearing quite pleased with its perch. Were you hungry? I see that however I try, I cannot prevent this little party from growing, can I? In any case, I shall continue doing what I see as my duty, guiding you to the Citadel by methods and paths that I trust, dodging as many of these encounters as I can. Is it just going to sit there? When you run out of food, is it going to just take our ears? I guess we'll see. Do you think oh, sorry. You know, it is strange to say, but everything I feel from back when I was this age, I had a whole life after, so it all happened long ago, to me. I understand why you would still feel isolated. At least you've met one, though, A real dragon slayer? You never might have met one in 90 lifetimes. Okay, so what are our calamities looking like? Gorgon is by far the highest threat. So which is worse? Sea Caller. We run into the others more, but still. Alright, full health. Now what? What are you? An ability. Hard fight. Fancy chest. Could go for the other fancy chest. But what are you? Just a regular chest. And he. Okay, so we heal if we go here. I guess it would probably be safer to go this way. Though the ability is pretty tempting. Resources are good too, though. We'll need those for the next time we run into the blacksmith. Okay, we'll go up. Fuck it. Thank you. Okay, and it doesn't matter who gets this chest. Oh, me kicking ass over here. Oh no. Oh, we got a lot of fabric. That's nice. Okay. So, Gorgon or Drixel? But the terror birds are a pain in the ass. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, fancy chest time.
This more than.
Whoa. Oh my god. Ah! Nope. Shit. What? Oh god. So stupid. Oh, hell yeah, turnip. I guess that's fine. So far, the fancy chests really seem worth it. Oh! Case. Double the stunt chance is pretty awesome. Damn. What is this? Oh, it's a healing stone. I blocked a lot of damage. Uh-oh! Oh, turnip into the fire. Oh my god. Should give that to turnip if I can. Oh, Caleb! Oh, you bitch. Jesus. Caleb. Okay, so we found a tier 2. Okay. We'll replace his axe. We're gonna give him more health. He fucking needs it, dude. This guy. Okay, so the Deepists are pretty damn strong, and the Thrixel are pretty damn strong. Oh, thank fuck. Alright, we're all good now. Maybe it's a good thing that I went the safe way. Squeak! Flames crawl on the forest floor. The sap under healthy bark cooks and pops. DR? What happened? We stepped through? Somehow. Then where are we? It had happened at once. Between one glance and another, one breath, one blink and the next. And we passed through that door. I felt as if I would be plunging into a sea, but it's stranger than that. I drink the water. I walk the hills. I sing and inhale. Elsewhere is an illusion word, used to make somewhere feel like home. No warning, no portal, no passing line. You just say that like it's pure and true. But if just a step and another tired step and then he would see the forest kneel. Everything blindingly was different. What are we doing this time? LDR, Cluel. Squawk. Let us first imagine a future in which we are not all crumbled cinders. Fight fires, save the bigger trees. We can help this grove survive at least. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so save 4 forest ancients. Enemies will keep coming. Okay, so these blue... Okay, these have got to be the forest ancients. What is this? Ability shrine. Ooh. I might have to take that for myself since I'm not going to be leveling up much more. Okay, well, let's start with this. Oni's spite will probably make short work of those little flying dudes. Okay, Caleb, you need to not die. That would be good. Would be ideal. I would really appreciate that. I say as I send him out to the front. Does she have spite as well? I think I asked myself that last time she ran into somebody. Ah, dude. Caleb, you really just destroyed that tree for nothing. It's fine. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 trees. I don't know why it says. No, we have 6? Yeah, we have 6 trees. Oh yeah, watch this. Bummer. Still set him on fire, though. I think movement would be good. I'm not really having any trouble with the ranged attacks. didn't see that guy. It's behind the damn tree. How do I protect the trees? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand. Do I need to, like... Burning Ancient. Okay, how do I save it? Oh. Okay. Got it. Probably have Caleb. No. Okay. These guys are a pain in the ass, dude. Takes 2 actions to extinguish a fire this big. Okay. Okay, now I get what I'm supposed to do. Then fuse with 3 additional targets? Damn. That's pretty good. Oh my god. Okay, I'm thinking over here is gonna be the best bet. Run, Caleb. Oh, I could get this one too, actually. Turnip! Eee. Okay. Evil, wide-winged legends stoop over the early steps of existence. In those days, a terrible piece of artifice melted mountains and rendered deserts of riverlands. It was a nightmare star to them, one great eye glowering heat wherever its lord glared his greed. Oh, fuck. Destroy the forest burner. Okay, where is he? Over here. Okay. Well, that's scary. Dude, look at me and turnip. Oh my god. Yeah, that's me. Need to get the fuck out of here. Oh. Man, the fact that I didn't understand what I was supposed to do at first is very bad. Turnip absorbs the brunt of the attack with his left arm. Through the fog of pain, he knows it will never draw a weapon again. God damn it. Finish up here, I'll find you later. At least we're at the end of the page. They can't die if they get maimed again. Turnip staggers off, hoping he can scrounge up enough strength to survive until things quiet down. Oh my god. That's a lot of health. What even is the gold health? Cannot take more than 20 damage per turn. Ooh. It's like artificial difficulty. I see. Ah! Oh my god, I'm so lucky. I think I can kill him this turn if it's possible. Oh my god, look at Oni. Alright, he's full health. He can... That's okay. Through the fire. Yes. Okay. You can take the dagger, why not? She is unreachable, unwarm and uncold, unkind and uncruel. She is not quite light and not quite breath, not quite life and not quite death. Her span is always, her shrine the forest there between. She is Oroway. I know. And you suppose she is terribly aggrieved? She is above such things. But you are not. That part is strange to me. As my kind, I felt nothing, once. I entered her forest seeking nothing. Going inside was easy for me. Leaving, I found more difficult. All you needed was the desire to go. That was impossible? By my nature it was. For a long while I ignored her beauty. When she spoke, I did not listen. Where she went, I did not follow. For a long while. Long, and not forever. Once you looked, once you listened, once you followed her. Desire was struck a flame in you then. Only by that point, you no longer desired freedom. Smitten as you were. So the deep is the tragedy of that god, that feeling awakened in me. Yes, feelings. Fateful feelings. I heard her story and knew my purpose. To be the one who could hate in her place. You are Thrixel, so perhaps you never learned. It is rude to feel on someone else's behalf. She was wronged. Are you certain? I was not there, but Oroway may well have been happy to relinquish. She was wronged, she was wronged, she was wronged. And we're all like, what the hell is happening? You can't love who will never love you. Out of the blazing teeth of the forest, into the relative cool of Netherflare, they staggered together, exhausted around the cage flame. It's a while they've hunkered there now. It leaves no trace, does it? You mean love? An Omeri leaves no trace, yes. No trace at all. Nothing you can touch. So none of this really matters. I did not say that. I'm saying it. I stepped out of a dollhouse. It's basically what you've told me. A sad little summer scene in some forgotten room. My entire world was a drama of dolls. It was someone's life, right? Or maybe even less. Maybe it was their if. Someone's discarded if. The dark possibility they dreamed of on their bad nights. Am I not understanding? I feel like I've lived that life, but I am just a doll man, a toy. Taken off the table, and the table cleared away. Now I flop along and raggedly swing my arms. There's a name stitched to my chest, but it's not really my name. Is that right? Isn't that right? Calum, too. Hi. You seem to think... Where is your home, Elthiar? Want me to tell him to be quiet? Or should I shut my own mouth? I dreaded the day I might enter an Omeri. I would be reminded of the youth of the sun. I dreaded it. Moon on the mountains, green trees and water, crow song and wolf song, the wind, stars and starlight, the night. But I am lucky in a sense. I am not like you. Home is a smell I hate remembering. Home is a thing that holds its place, holds its shape. Viciously it lasts, decaying around its own bones. You have not asked, but I will tell you, wandering is far better, and better far. It is better not to see things die. So maybe you suppose it matters where you started. It does not. Being is all. If you can firmly be, then what does a name mean? Cast it off. What is your past? It only fades. What you are in this moment is everything you are. And that goes for what you are doing and where you are heading. Your advice then is to give a shrug, a wide wink to existence and carry on? I know to some that will sound a lot like a lot of responsibility. Easier to be what I have been. And to others, it will sound like the opposite, abandoning your expired missions. Leaving old dreams derelict can be wrenching. Anyway, you will make the choice when you have to make the choice. In the meantime, I know it is fun to agonize over these inevitable things. I don't understand you. No? Shh. Isn't that strange? Like sudden birds from a late autumn tree, startled into flight by their own stillness. Oni's feelings spread aloft before his eyes, and he can plainly see them. Alright. I think this is more interesting, so I'm gonna pick it. It began as a rogue and a random wish, an unwary and wild attraction, but now, deeper and deepening, he has fallen in love. I guess I wouldn't blame either of you for hating that answer because, look, part of me kinda scoffs at how predictable I've become. I do know. I'm going to take her side, whatever it is. And I can't even claim it's rational, but she saved me. She saved all of us. Probably many times over. But at least once that I know of, Turnip. When I led you all blindly through the dark, in the end, I didn't find her. She found us. I feel sure of that. I know. That I was on the verge of losing our way. And is it embarrassing? Yeah, but she did save you. From me. It's not how I wanted it to go, but now, I don't know. Getting lost here is very easy, as you all may know or guess. But it is not so bad either, getting lost. I almost do miss it sometimes. Surprises, to me, have become like treasures. And more, the people who endlessly, generously give them away. Alright, let's have another look-see at our calamities. Okay, so... Rixel and Deepists have the most? I don't know. Well, the Deepists, theirs are like bigger. Let's see. Rixel's not even an option. We got Deepest, Droven, Morthagi, Gorgon. Okay, so everything else. Probably Gorgon. That guy looks scary. Yeah, there's a lot I don't remember about this game. Ooh. Ooh, look at me. Jesus Christ. Should I have let myself die? I don't know, then I would still have very low health. Okay, well... that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. So, thanks everyone who stopped by. And I'll see you later. Okay, bye.